Hello everyone, I hope you're well. So welcome to another session of Mixed Media Wednesday. So I don't know how this one's going to go. I tried to do some planning and failed miserably. But I've had lots of ideas running through my head, and I'm just trying to figure out what to do on the hoof really, because it's been a busy morning and I haven't really had time. So what I thought I'd do is I've got lots of pieces of paper here that I'm going to collage onto, because somebody mentioned in the comments following on from the last one that they would like to do more collage, or they were interested in collage. So collage really for me is sort of just checking you're in frame. So what I've done is I've just put this here to protect the table, but also to keep me in this spot so that I don't start moving around all over the place and get out of frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer some paper on, and I'm using sort of neutral colours. I'm layering neutral colours on, so I'm going to start with that. So I'm going to start with sort of the heavier pages first. Maybe not that one, it's a bit dark. I don't start with that. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Got this, it looks like it was I'm going to rip that off. I'm going to rip this off. I think it will be interesting. And I'm going to start with this. I'm going to take that off. You can use that separately, but I prefer not to use it. So I'm just going to do a collage of papers on. It will give me, although this is a substrate, this will give me a nice background to work on. I'm going to try and keep it quite simple today. We'll see how it goes. You never know how things are going to turn out. I'm going to put it that way. Let's have a look more. So as I said, it's all going to be neutral, so I'm going to use this. And then, oops, I need to make sure I've got enough glue on, because this glue it isn't great. It works, but you do need a good coverage. Sorry, the wire to the camera is sort of in my way. I'm just trying to figure out where. There we go. Right, let's see. This can go upside down, because I don't mind upside down at all. That's going to go there. Good. Right, I've got a little piece here I can use. It's a bit stained and we like a little bit of interest. Anyway, I hope you're all well, and I hope you enjoyed the last video of the finishing off the cute little meditation scroll. Yeah, scroll. Couldn't remember my words then. Just scroll. Right, I can't see. I'm gonna have to put the light on because I can't see the edge of the page there. Okay, that's good. Good. I mean, it's a bright day outside, but this room doesn't have any light coming in as yet. So I think I'm going to put that down here. Ooh. Yeah, I prefer the other side. But yeah, it's been a busy morning, and I just, I jumped from idea to idea and didn't pin myself down, which I should do. It's important to be prepared when you're doing these things. Yeah, I love my little scroll. It's here. It's pinned onto the bobbin. I love it. It's not very big, but it's big enough for my first one. and I absolutely love the texture of it. I love everything about it, to be honest. I'm really happy with it. Alright, I like this piece. I'm going to use that somewhere there. So yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about, you know, the mixed media that I've done in the past, and oh dear, took off some paper, I think. Right, doesn't matter. It's because I'm gluing on here. I shouldn't be gluing on here. There we go. It's just a bit grubby. There. I want some of that, but I don't want quite such a big piece, so I'm going to go for this here. Yeah, you know, I've just been thinking about mixed media and what it means and what people expect, and it, you know, I think my conclusion is that it's anything you want it to be if you are, you know, depending on what materials you've got and what your intentions are. It can be lots of things to different people. Yeah, I'm going to use a bit of this. So I don't want it quite so quirky. I'm going to put it that way. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it depends on what you have and what your intentions are. As I said, you know, I have, as I said last week, I don't have a huge amount of fancy materials to use, you know, but I do have enough, and you know, like I said, depends what I'm going to do with them. Alright, need a piece for there that looks interesting, different colour, I think I like that. Yeah. So what I can do now is I can decide what I want to do with, you know, the page. Now that I've got everything glued down, this is coming up, and I want that, definitely want that down because I love it. Yeah, so we've got this page. It's not, we can start working on it, you know, in terms of gluing, but we're going to let it dry a little bit. It's quite sticky. I'm going to keep some of these but put some back because I love this paper here. This is packaging paper. Now, the other thing I thought about doing was sort of trying out, yes, I really like that. That is definitely going on there. Should I put it all the way across? Yes, I think I should. Pull it out a bit. Now, how do we do this? Just put some glue on. It's easy, actually. I don't know why I thought it would be hard. It's easy, but obviously I'm going to try and pull it apart when I put it on. Thought I had it different to this. Did I have it that way? Yes, I think I did. Yes, I did. So I think I'm going to do that. Just pull some of it apart. Good, 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 good. And we'll glue that bit down. Yes, I like that. And then I can cut, sorry if I'm shaking the camera, I can put, just cut that edge off there. Now I don't mind bits sticking off, but yeah. The other thing I've got is this card. So now there's a couple of things I can do with it. I can rip it off like that, gives me that. And then I've got this which I can pull out and flatten a bit and use some of that. But actually, I might use a little bit. But actually I was thinking about using this to do some stamping. And the other thing I've got is some netting. So maybe we could do some stenciling. So let's try stenciling. I'm going to just use my brown. And I will use my this to do it, and let's see what we get. I'm going to do it up here just because it's I don't know if we'll get much because it's not that much of a let's have a look. Oh wow, I didn't expect that, you know. I thought it wouldn't be as well defined as that. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. Cool. I'll do a bit over here. Good, 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 good. Like that. Okay, so I'll put that aside. Yeah, happy with it so far. Oh, what else have we got? Excuse me. We could put some of these down to give texture. Where should I put? Here, maybe. I think I'm going to put it. No, I don't want it next to that. I want it away from that. So, no, I don't want it there. I think it's going to be here. Here. I'll just put that down and then it's just for texture. Something a little bit different. Okay, good. Alright, what else have we got? Got some tissue paper. And put that down. Oh, scrunch that off. And just put it down in a scrunched up manner. Again, gives it texture, whether you like it or not. There we go. Alright, so we've got this here, that's nice. I like this, I like that. So we could do some more printing before we do anything else. Got this. This is obviously this, but I've encased it in 2 pieces of tissue paper. But I think now that we've got that on, I was going to use that, but now we've got this on, I don't think we will. But let's see. I do have some of this, which I love the colour. Oh, I think I might put that somewhere down there. It's a really nice colour. I think it might be coming to its end, the glue, that's all. There we go. It doesn't need to be perfectly down. Yeah, it's coming to its end. Make sure it's stuck down. I don't mind creases, but I don't want bubbles. Okay, I'm liking this page so far. So now I've got to decide what else I'm going to do. And I think I said I was going to do some stamping, but do I want to use any sort of medium on top of it? I'm just going to pause you for a minute while I grab something. Hi, I'm back. So what I was looking for were these paint pots, little tester paint pots, and I was looking for, I got, let's have a look, I've got a green, and they're very, very pale, obviously. They're, you know, colours are hardly discernible, you know, when you put them together. They're like, oh yeah, they look very much similar. Right, so there's organic cloth, which is similar to the colours I've got down. I quite like the green and that colour. That one's very similar, so I'm going to rule out those two. And I don't want pink, so we're going to maybe look at this one, see what we can get out of it. I'll just put my, and then that can be drying. So they come with these handy little sponges, and you can see that I've used it. But yeah, you squeeze a little bit out there, and then you can pop it down and just do whatever you want with it. So you can make marks like that. And here. Or you can spread it around and do whatever you want. Now let's have a look at the other colour. Put quite a lot on there, but it doesn't matter. You know, I'm all just trying to see what we can do with it. Yes, I like that. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I'm not adding too much. So I've got my hairdryer, my handy hairdryer. I would like one of those dryers that doesn't, you know, that, yeah, an air dryer that doesn't move your paper around. So I'm going to just pause you again while I dry it. Okay, so I've got some ink here. So what I'm going to do is just ink. I've got this circle. I think I'm a bit reluctant to use the circle. I wonder if I should use this first. And I was reluctant to use black, but then I didn't have a colour and ink that I wanted to use, so I'm just going to go with this, see how we get on. I don't want to overpower it, but I want some texture in here. So these are just mark making tools, you know, and they're things that you can find around your house. Yeah, that's quite nice. I like that. I'm going to do it crossways as well. I mean, it's not, you know, perfect print, but that's not the point. Let's see what happens when I do this. I'm not looking for, yes, I like that. So you can, the point is that I think probably that I'm making, you know, I'm using an orange bag, oh, that's quite pretty, and some corrugated card that you can pick up in different places. I'm going to see if I can maybe print off the top of there. Because I put too much ink on there. Okay, don't mind that. I think I might try here. Yes, I like that. It just breaks up that sort of pastel, which like pastel isn't a bad thing, but you know, I think I've probably used too much of it. But that, you know, when you're doing something like this is what you're looking for is, you know, you're experimenting, you're trying things out. Now I have a big bottle bottle of ink somewhere. Just check. So this is waterproof drawing ink. You can see how old it is. I do have some coloured inks, but I don't want to use there's purple. I've got purple and I've got a blue. These are calligraphy inks. I've got a navy blue. Could use the blue, but I think I'll stick with the black. I've used them on a previous page. I'll just quickly show you. I used them on this page here as a background. I'm still working on this. Yeah. So, yeah. Right, drawing ink. Now I could put a little bit in. Got some sticks here. So these are just sort of, you know, I don't know where they came from, if I'm honest. Got this is a tool I used to do ceramics, and this is a tool I might have used in ceramics. And I've got 2 pens, bamboo pens, that I haven't used yet, so it'll be nice to use them. So what I'm going to do first though is try this. So I think I will put it in a little jar. Let me just, or instead of a jar I could put it in a lid. I like to put these things in lids. Yeah, just make sure it's clean. Okay, I'm not even going to mention it. Oh, I just did. There we go. Right, that should be enough. I only want it to write. My desk is getting fuller and fuller. Right, let's dip this in and see what we can do. So I just want to do some marks. I'm going to do quite nice because they're pale. They're not. Oh, that one's darker. Let's do some writing. I like that. Okay. Where else can we do something? Might draw some things. I might draw like some leaves or something. It's hard to get an exact. Let's have a look. I'll do one coming out of here. Whoops. This is on that, you know, paper that's ruffled, so it's quite difficult to draw on, but I'm happy to do it. So I can go around that again. Yeah, I like that. It just brings in some colour, and I might do some from the top here as well. Let's use a different tool actually. I'll just pop that in there. Right, I'm just wondering what this will be like. So I'm going to just try and do some yeah, it's not as effective. You've got to just keep dipping it in if you want it to work like that. Okay, that's all right actually, I don't mind that. Keep doing it. Good. Okay, I mean, it's not elegant, let's just, you know, put it out there. Not elegant at all, but that's okay. It's interesting because it's, you know, not perfect. Right, now I'm to let that dry a little bit. I think it'll dry quite quickly by the look of things. Just wondering whether to drop water on it. Oh no, it's waterproof, so it won't do anything. That's okay. Right, now I feel like this area needs something more here. So I think what I'm going to do now is look for something darker, some paper that's darker. That's 2 pieces of paper there. Let's just use something random on the top there. It's not ripping how I want it to rip. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this side. Yeah, I think I'll pop that there to give some, you know, to have something else going on. Alright, I need a new glue stick. Where are my glue sticks? Nice big chunky one here. I'm just wondering whether to rip. Where's my piece? There. I'm wondering whether this might be more interesting actually. I'm sorry I ripped half your head off. Maybe there? Yeah. Yes, I think here. But I don't like the fact that I've ripped his head off. I don't like that. But anyway, not to worry. What else then? What else can we put on here? Just looking in my papers. I think I want something. I mean, that's bright, so I'm happy with that. I might take a little bit more of that just to balance it somewhere down here. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, having 2 pieces, when you've got a random piece there, it's quite good to have the same piece, you know, just to give it some sort of balance, I think is the word I'm looking for. Right, I'm going to have a look in my coloured papers and see if I can find anything. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look in these magazines. I'm trying to use things that, oh, that's the one we used last week. I don't want to use the same one. Ooh. Oh yes, we used that one as well, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay, I don't want to use those. I've got what types we could use. Let's have a look for something in here. Like this. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to take this page out. Now, as I'm looking at it, and I'm, you know, looking at the colours, and I love the colours, I'm thinking to myself, it needs blue, so I'm going to add some blue in here somewhere. I just feel like it's going to need something. Oh, I don't lift that very well. Right, now how am I going to do this? I'm going to rip it on an angle right across, and then I'll fussy tear it out because I don't want to use up too much of what we've already done. I like that, but I feel like it's too much. Let's see. There. I think I like that there. So you can see that I'm adding layers now, and I'm adding over the work. I'm going over the work that I've already done, and that's the nature of mixed media. You know, you can go over the work that you've already done. So I've got some green in there, but I do think it needs blue as well. So because this area needs some work, and I feel like this needs some work. I'm not happy with them splodges there. Not happy with those, so that needs something. So let's have a look. Oh, what about, I've got a toilet roll here that just became available. Oh, actually, what about, this might work, dipping this in here. Oh, it's got a bubble on it. How's that going to work out? Should we dare? Oh, yes, I like that. Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? It's just, mind you, it might get a bit dark. I do love it though. I'm going to put one up here. Oh, well, that didn't work out. Okay, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to just take some of the extra off there. Love that. I love them. Okay. Just put that to one side. So I don't think I want more circles now. I think that's probably enough. Don't think no, there's a little bit of glue left in there. That's a shame. I shouldn't have done that. Use that top. Right, so I'm happy with those now. And these echo this here as well. Again, I didn't do anything with that. I need to find something that's going to cover that I don't really want. So let's have a look what I've got. What about some of this? Is that the right colour? No, I don't know how to do correct colours. Ooh, I like that. It's much more interesting than that. Okay, I'm going to use my scissors for this if I can find them. There they are. I'll rip from the edge there. That's it. What about having that there? Or does it work there? Or here? Here, I think here. So I mean, you know, this is basically what I'm doing. I'm just working and covering up and, you know, finding something better and, you know, covering up and then finding something better and covering up. And this is just how it works, really. But as you're layering, you're producing some interesting results. and that's what, yes, really like that. It's getting more and more interesting as time wears on. I'm not going to use that now, but I might use it. Oh, I've got some gold on here. What would it look like with some gold in there? Let's see. Not there. No, not there. I like it there, I think. I'm going to put it, but I'm not sure if it will stay there. I'll put some glue on, see what we think. Yeah, I mean, I think that's interesting. Got a small brush somewhere. What did I do with it? Here it is. I'm just wondering what it will look like with a tiny, tiny bit of black ink. Spread across it like that, rubbed in. Don't know if it's done anything really. Probably took all the ink off, but you know, I don't want to put too much on. Oh, see, that's too much. Okay, that's all right. Just took some of the edge off. I'm going to put another piece. I'll put a smaller piece, and I might put it down here again to echo, or I could put it up there. No. Right, okay, sorry I'm quiet, but I'm concentrating. It's hard to do this sort of work and then talk at the same time, for me anyway. Right, I did get some charcoal out, but I don't think I'll be using that. I'm going to put that away. I've got some white chalk here. Let's just see what this does. And here. Not very much. I think that's enough though. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, it's not going to show off really. Yeah, that will do, I think. Okay, right, now it's getting very busy, so I'm going to cover up some of these things. I like that, so I'm not going to do this. This one's bothering me, so I'm going to try and cover that up a little bit. And you probably need a bigger piece. It's a shame, but because it's nice paper, but I don't think I can scrape it off. Yeah, it won't let me scrape off, so okay, I'll put that down and then I'll stamp over it, just sort of blend so it blends a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. And then I will print over it with some now I said, didn't I, that I was too much. It's too much for the eye. Yeah. That's better. Felt like there was too much going on. And I still feel like that, but you know, I've got some blank spots now, so it's nothing that I don't like, but there's no focal point in here, is there? There's no focal piece. So I think that's what I need. I need a focal piece. So I'm just going to turn you off a minute and pause you, and then I will come back. Hi, I'm back. So I forgot to switch the camera on. I was busy working away and I forgot to switch the camera on. I apologise. I really should have tidied my desk up while I was doing all of that. Basically, I bought this book last week and I showed it to you, and I went through it thinking, oh, what could I find in here that I could cut out? And I found this little girl. Part of me regrets cutting her out, but I just think this is great on here. She's perfect to have on here. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting her out a bit more closely, sort of fussy cutting, but oops, that was a bit close. Trying not to get too close, so I make a, well, you can always fix it if you do make an error. I mean, if you chop a leg off or something like that, you can put it back on again. But yeah, I thought she looked a bit strange. Initially I cut her, you know, all wonky and everything, but she looked odd, so I'm going in a little bit closer. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, I mean, I really like her there. So she would be my focal point, even though actually I think he takes up a lot of the eye, you know, he takes the eye away from everything. I like her there as well, to be honest. But if I put her there, then I feel like there's something missing there. I do like her there. I think I prefer her there. What about there in the middle? She's not quite in the middle, but she's... I think I just seem to like her here for some reason. This is when you wish that you had a second opinion close by. One of the things I'm not liking is the green now. So I did like the green, now I don't. It's typical. So I'm just going to look for something. I know it did, you you know, it's all a bit blendy, so maybe I'll just leave it. I can always cover it up. I don't want anything in the middle though, like that, even though I like it there. Let me just look through your eyes. Oh, I can't. It's annoying. I think I'm going to put her here because I feel like she's just better there for some reason. And then I'll sort something out for the other side where I'm not sure about. But I love this image. It's brilliant. So where should I put her here? There. I don't want her in the middle, but I don't think that's the middle, is it? No, it's not the middle, but is it too much? No, I like it. Okay, so I'm sticking with this. I really like it. I could do some writing here. I've got all these textures. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So I think I'm going to leave it here as it is, walk away from it and then come back to it, because sometimes that's the only way you can sort of figure out what you like and whether it worked. You know, I don't know about the shiny gold, but I do like it, but I don't know if it works. I don't know, you know. I love these are probably the girl in these and the boy are my favourite. I don't mind that mark there. I wouldn't mind some black over here actually. It's very bumpy though, that's the only problem. I could maybe try a little bit. Let me try a little bit, because I've got lots of ink there. That just looks weird. She said looking at the whole page is weird, but you know. Yeah, that's okay. Happy with that. Right, so it's not exactly what I wanted, but I'm happy with it. Just glue that down. I can always cover it over, as you saw, because you can see that a lot of what was there was covered over. But yeah, I feel like this one, I want to do some writing on here. Yeah, happy with it. So I hope you enjoyed that. You know, it's fairly basic, fairly simple, but it's about just getting the balance. And at first, you know, I was throwing everything at it. Some of the things I regretted I've covered over, you know, because I did too much of this, you know, with that paint. And but I think there's a balance to it now that I quite like. So I'm happy with it. I'm glad there's a little bit of blue in here as well. That really helps to break it up. So yeah, I hope you like it anyway, and I'll come back to it no doubt to see how I feel about it later on. But I hope you enjoyed that. So yes, thank you for watching, and yeah, I hope you let me know how you're getting on with your work. I'd love to know. And yeah, I really appreciate you all. So thank you very much. Take care. Bye for now.